It's a project to build a mall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
And
somehow your name has been associated with it.
how do you know that?
Because they've taken out a giant ad that says stand with the surfing community and vote yes on Measure A. And the fact that our name is associated with something like a pro-business thing is ridiculous. Look, you know, I don't understand why this so-called surf community is proposing something that's clearly a negative impact on the environment. But, you know, I just think that we should have a different voice to express that the surf community is not united behind yes on A. And if it is the surf community united, it's just a corporate community that doesn't have anything to do with the kids in the water at the pier or the reality of surfing in the world.
You can say to yourself, I'm a man of the people, voting for the people, of the people, and by the people. Then obviously you don't even have to ask me to put my name onto that versus trying to make Billabong wealthier.
No shit.
Whatever this proposition is, if it's best for the largest number of people, which is usually the public interest, then that's where I'd like to throw my weight in that direction.
And I know that, but my
If it's a private interest, then it obviously excludes me because I have, one, no connection to the private interest. Two, the private interest has shown themselves to be very, very anti-Paskowitz. And three, nobody in the private interests have said, we're going to feather our own nest here, but we're going to share a little bit with you. Any one of those things could be considered to be a carrot on a stick.
an incentive or some kind of...
An incentive for me. And none of those incentives, none of those potentialities exist.
Exactly. That's why I said, please remove my dad's name, because number one, I would never dream of speaking for you, because I know that you have your own voice and that you speak for yourself, number one. Number two, I feel like it's fine, whatever the kids want to believe. They can choose to believe in whatever they believe and add their voices to whatever they want to add, and that's fine with me. But when they add your name to it, it automatically associates all of us.
That's right.
And I'm totally against Measure A.
Well, if you're against Measure A, it's very, very likely that I'm against Measure A.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a very simple thing with me. It's a very simple thing. I believe in God. What is God? God is a square peg in a square hole. All right? In this regard, what is the square peg? The square peg is the proposition. And what is the square hole? The square hole is the general commonwealth, the multitudes, the majority of human beings who are in one way or another related to that measure.
The greatest good.
Yeah. Now, if the greatest good for the greatest number, if that basic principle is being furthered by this measure, count me in. If it is not, count me out.
Period.
Period, period. What did I tell the wealthiest man in the world once? I would rather go to hell with my friends than to heaven with my enemies.